Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In my previous video, I taught you guys how to design this product packaging design. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to mock it up. Alright, please like, subscribe and share this video. Now what we're going to do is to first of all export this as JPEG. So go to file or you press Ctrl+Shift+X. Ctrl+Shift+X and click here and choose JPEG. So you save your file as JPEG. You can keep it at maximum so that you get the highest quality image. So once you finish saving, we can then close this. All right. Then this is a mockup file I got from FreePic. So that is what we're going to be using for this mockup. So double click on it. The link is going to be in the description for you to use. Then this is the front, this is the back. You click on the front. This is where you can double click on to get to where you mock up or where you're going to place your front page. So this is where you place your front page. Now we'll go drag in the JPEG image of our product package design. Drag it into this composition. As you drag it in, you can scale it a bit. Now if you scale it, you can check. Go to your rectangle marquee tool, get your rectangle marquee tool, then zoom in, and from here select your front and come to the layer of the design, right click on it and say rasterize. Then come here, right click and say layer via copy. Once you copy it, you can delete this. Hit delete. Alright, this is the front page. Then the next thing for you to do is to press Ctrl+T, scale it up to this point. Now because our mockup file and our design dimension is not the same, that is why we're having this challenge here, because it's not properly fitting to our mockup file. So what we're going to do is, once we have scaled it to this point, cannot press Ctrl+T to scale this like this. It's not going to be good. So what we're going to do is we're going to work it out. Okay, so this background, we're going to change it to yellow. Double click on this background, click the yellow color here in the design and say okay. Then once you have done this, fine. You can now close your taskbar. Then say yes. And this is it. This is the mockup for the front. Now we're going to do the same thing for the back. Click on the back and so double click here. Once you double click here, it brings us here. Then go drag in the same image into this composition. So you can scale it up a bit. Then check. Now what we're going to do is to cut off the front page. First of all, right click on the layer, rasterize it. Then get your rectangle marquee tool. Click here and select the front. Once you select the front, hit delete. It deletes it. Then deselect, Ctrl+D. Then get your magic wand tool. We will not be needing this part of the back that the selling machine will be selling. So we're going to select it, hit delete for this. Select this one, hit delete. Good. Press this Ctrl+D. Then move this. Okay. Now once you're done with this, get your rectangle marquee tool. Select this and right click, say layer via cut. Layer via cut. Then they are now separate images. So bring this to this point, take this to your left. So make it to overlap, use your direction key to make it to overlap a bit. Okay, this is okay. This is okay. So select both of them, bring them to the center. Okay, select both of them, bring them here. Then press Ctrl+T and scale it up. Okay, once it gets to this point, I think this is okay. You can scale it a bit more. Scale it a bit more. Then the same thing we did for the front. Let's change the color of this background to yellow and say okay. Then close the taskbar. Say yes, and we have our mockup, the front and the back. Thank you very much for watching. If this video was helpful, like, subscribe and share. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.